In this video, I'm going to go over our technology rotation component. So to access the instructions for the technology rotation, you want to click on the assignment submission link from our Blackboard course, and then you're going to go to the technology rotation folder. Now you obviously have made it this far since you're viewing this video, so the next thing you're going to want to do is to open up the instructions for this component. So make sure you read this very thoroughly. The technology rotation, we are going to be covering three areas: voice recognition software, which we're going to be using Dragon Naturally Speaking, web conference applications, and scheduling and survey applications. So in here, you're going to get the instructions and the purpose of the rotation. And then you're going to get an overview of the three technology rotations we're going to cover. So this one talks about Dragon Naturally Speaking. Please keep in mind that that is software that you do not have to purchase. It is provided for you through the virtual desktop interface. So I do have instructions on how you will be downloading the VMware on your computer. And then the next one's going to be the video web conference. So we're going to be covering several applications. One is called Teams, which is a Microsoft product. The other one is Hangouts, which is a Google product, and then Adobe Connect. The third area will be scheduling and survey applications. So it doesn't matter which one of the three you choose to start with, but whichever one you choose to start with, you want to go into that folder. So we'll do the Dragon voice recognition first. You will want to find the link, which is usually at the top, for the instructions. And in this one, this talks about what Dragon Naturally Speaking is, the student outcomes, the required equipment, and then getting started. Make sure you read the instructions thoroughly and then go back and start working through. Now, when you do Dragon, I highly recommend you try to do this entire application in one setting, and you'll understand why as you start reading the instructions, and you'll see a video on how to access Dragon through VDI. But this section will take you anywhere from 2 to 3 hours to complete. So you do have a part A, and then when you get to part B, this is really the part that you want to start and finish all in one session. So you can do part A and then come back and do part B later on. Just because we're going to be accessing Dragon Naturally Speaking through VDI, there is a component when it's done virtually that does not allow you to save your profile, and I don't want you to have to start all over again. So just keep in mind when you get to part B, do part B and C at the same time. Now, you will have throughout these instructions items in which I'll indicate, save a file and what you need to be screenshotting or a screenshot of that application. So keep that in mind. So when you get done with the Dragon, you'll come down to the bottom of this folder, the end of this folder, and this is where you'll see the assignment links. But you also have all the supporting materials, and anything that looks like an internet has a globe. That means that is a video. So good chance I have a video here on how to access VDI and using Dragon. The next one you're going to cover, and again, like I said, you don't have to do these in order, but you can if you want to, is video web conference. Now, with this one, you'll probably need a partner. Not probably, you will need a partner. So you may want to team up with a classmate. You can also use me as well as your partner. Just give me a heads up when you want to go through this session. So in this video web conference, this indicates the student outcomes. You will need a webcam and audio capabilities and internet access. So if your computer has a webcam built into it, that's perfect. I do have some older webcams that you can just kind of plug into your computer. You'll have to probably do an installation of software, so let me know if you want to use that. So make sure you're reading these steps. First of all, we have step A, and this just talks about the rotation and the software that we're going to be covering. And then step B goes over the steps for Google Hangout. Make sure you're paying attention to the document you're going to be creating and what you're going to be naming it. Please do not type the words your name. I actually need your name. And then we're going to move down to Teams, and you may have by now or will soon be receiving an email through your college email address, an invite to a team that was created and that you were included or invited into. So I did create a team folder. It's not really a folder, but a team a team, I guess you could say, a team in teams for the this course and the students in this course. And then you're going to create channels in that team as well. So you'll this is from a previous semester, but you'll be seeing this when you log in. You can also do video conferencing in Teams. You can share files, all sorts of things you can do in this one. You'll like this product. And then we're going to go into Adobe Connect, very similar to Teams, very similar to Google Hangout. And the reason why they're all packaged into web conferencing apps is because I want you to do the comparisons with it. So once you're done with all of this and you get to step 3, you're going to submit that Word file. So again, that will be submitted, very last link in that rotation folder. And then you'll move on to the next one. And in this one, it is the Scheduling and Surveys app. You'll want to open up the instructions. Make sure you read the instructions thoroughly and then go back and start working on those steps. And then when you're done, you'll be uploading the file with the screenshots into this link. So that is your technology rotation. You have 3 areas that you're going to cover: voice recognition, video web conferencing tools, scheduling, and survey apps. Have a great time with these applications and have fun.